Often, in order to survive the hell that is junior year, and life in general, we must look to the one thing that will always be there for us. Friends? No. Family? Please. Food. For every situation that life will throw at us, there is a food that will make it all better. As teenagers, we suffer an unbearable amount of stress. Every day I come home from about 7 hours of school, then have about 5 hours of extracurriculars, tack that on with 2 to 4 hours of homework, and I normally fall asleep about the same time the next day has started. My life is fun. An easy fix that is essential from pulling your hair out strand by strand is double stuffed Oreos. The creamy filling mixed in with the chocolatey goodness will keep you from jumping off of that metaphorical cliff in your AP3 homework that we all pretend to understand. We don't. This is only the beginning of my stress here at Eagle Mountain. You've got annoying people, couples attached by the faces, lockers that make you late, teachers who don't buy your excuses when you're late, and don't even get me started about these hallways. It's like everybody maps out new ways to torture me each day. Junior year is when we all start to grow up. We deal with peer pressure, dating, and parents breathing down your necks all the while. Although, if you're like me, I tend to stray away from the party scene. Oh, I go to parties. Netflix parties of one. An average conversation with my friends goes like this.
Oh my god, my boyfriend still hasn't asked me to the dance yet. I just wanted to ask me, you know.
Yeah, I totally know what that's like.
Beat this. My boy toy, I wrote him a love poem on February 14th and he didn't even know it was Valentine's Day.
Today I ate an entire box of Thin Mints. If you want my advice, if you're like some people I know who are only concerned with their boyfriends or when they're going to get invited to the next day's rager, consider just sitting at home with some wings and tacos with friends. Who needs a boyfriend when you have Buffalo Wild Wings and junk food? Thank you. You always see people at these ravers all sweaty and disgusting, and all I can think is, aren't you exhausted? And who finds that much sweat attractive? It's unsanitary. For me, save the brain for the confidence and enjoy some mac and cheese and take a load off. Or if you're feeling especially adventurous, indulge in some cookie dough with some friends, because baked cookies are so overrated. Now here comes the most cliche thing I will say in this monologue. Breakups. Now, if you aren't me and you actually get a boyfriend one day, I hate to disappoint you, no I don't, you will break up. And it will suck. And the only thing that will truly mend your broken heart is chocolate. Lots and lots of chocolate. Chocolate bars, chocolate chips, chocolate dipped in peanut butter. There is nothing more satisfying than emotional eating. I just alone. Oh, honey. The way I see it, there is nothing more unnecessary than pretending everything's okay when it's not. So you got dumped. It happens to the best and worst of us all. They say a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Well, in this case, it's your stomach, so open up your heart and let Hershey's fill the void. 2 men that will never break your heart? Ben and Jerry. What can I say about Ben and Jerry? So many things. I know what you're all thinking. You can't eat your feelings. Trust me, you can. And like revenge, it's sweet. So while you're mending your broken heart and keying his car, you can enjoy delicious treats. Ben and Jerry will always be there for you when you're lonely and vulnerable, but be careful. They can take advantage of you, and the next thing you know, you're in a pool full of melted chocolate lying on the cold, hard ground. Shame in that.